It's me. Listen, I am sending you this video, and in so doing, I want to be able to apologize to you in advance because I know that you wanted me to kind of back off a little bit, and actually, this week I have. But there's a few things that I need you to know because some things here are coming to a head, and I need somebody to talk to. So here I am. And here's what's going on. I've been carrying all this grief and pain for a long time, and it's taken its toll on me, Diane. And I can't tell you just how much of a toll it's taken. Um, in 2010, you and we sat by Canyon Lake, and I pulled a ring out of a little box, and I said, "Hey, baby, please marry me." And when you said yes, that day was the happiest day I ever knew in my life. Better than anything I could remember. Because a dream was coming true then. It was beautiful. I can't forget it. Yes, I know you said it a few times. I agree. We rushed things. And we got to pull the dog up here. We rushed things, and maybe you're right about that, but nevertheless, I was glad that this was going to happen. I was excited. We went through all the rituals of preparing to find a place. The boat was going to sink, so we ended up in the hall. And it was fun. I never had fun before. Yeah, I was married a few times in the past. You know the story. But this was fun. Because the most beautiful woman I have ever known, somebody that now goes back, I guess must be, 32 years, give or take, was going to be my wife. It was like a miracle. It was like a dream come true, Diane. And I'll never forget those days as long as I live. And again, we got married, and we went to Costa Rica, and we went so many places, and we had so much fun. And then I told you about certain things about my life that I was embarrassed and ashamed of. And I did that because I wanted you to know the truth about me, who you were marrying. I mean, it wasn't easy to tell you those things because they were true. And for a long time, things were great, and then they weren't. And I regret that because I carried all that baggage into our relationship, and I allowed it. To happen. I can't tell you how much I regret that. I can't. It's impossible. I'd be sitting here for an hour giving you all kinds of reasons why I regret it. So just take my word for it when I tell you, Diane, that I regret allowing that to happen. You didn't deserve that. And so I understand how you might feel right now. Losing you, if I'm going to lose you, is the most difficult and the most horrible thing I can think of. Because I've said it before and I'll say it again, in all my life, I have never loved anyone as much as I love you. Enough said about that. It's simply the truth. I made sure that you had everything you needed. I wanted to be sure you were okay. And you yourself said, yeah, I was a good husband. I was a great provider, and et cetera, et cetera. We made great love. Even though I had dysfunctions, I found ways to make sure that I could take care of you because I loved, oh God, did I love making love with you. And I'm sitting here now thinking about it, and it's breaking my heart because I may never have another opportunity. That is a horrible thought because I loved you, made love with you, and I respected you so much when I did. I couldn't have enough of you. That's how beautiful it was. Well, cutting to a chase because I don't want this to be too long, but I'm alone right now. Just me and my dogs. I know that Shelby just let me know a little while ago that she is planning on getting her own place with Ben. And then when they move out, it's just going to be me. I'm glad about one thing, though, because you have everybody there with you. You've got your family. I made sure. I wanted to be sure you had as many people here as possible. I promised you that I was going to do whatever I could to help you, and I did. So now you've got your mom, and I know that she's not doing well, and I pray to God that she'll be okay, because I do love her. And you got Brittany, and you've got Jalen, and you've got Jeff, and you've got Amanda, and you've got those kids, and you know, and it's a beautiful thing because you have a support system. I have no support system. I'm alone now. All that happiness, all the memories, they're all here in this house with me right now. Everywhere I look, I see you. And you've got to know how difficult that is. I won't lie to you, Diane, it's horrible. These dogs, look, here's Lila, and there's Jack right there. There's Kira, and a new one, which I know doesn't matter. All these dogs, they're here, they're your dogs too. This ugly house, it's yours. It was never mine, and I know you'll dispute that, but it really isn't. I bought it for you. I regret things that I said in the past, because sometimes we say things we really don't mean, and I can tell you that anything that I ever said to you that was negative, I didn't mean it. And deep down in your heart, you know that's true. Diane, I just have to say this to you. If there's any way in God's world that we can save this marriage, if there's anything at all that we can do, I'm praying, I'm hoping that you will search your heart, your soul, and try to work with me and not destroy this. That's so important to me. You are so important to me. I'm sure there's people that are telling you don't do it, and, you'd be a fool, and, look how that bum treated you, and so on and so forth. And I don't know, but, listening to the advice of others or following your own heart, that's two different things, I don't listen to nobody but my heart. Nobody could tell me, hey, she doesn't love you anymore, she's going to divorce you, don't waste your time, stuff like that. No, I can't do that, Diane. I can't. I believe in you. I still believe in you. But I got to tell you something, Diane. I've been carrying the pain inside of me, this pain, for so long. It's taken its toll on me. It's very difficult, and I can't take much more. The other day, I went to the movies with Shelby, and on the way into the theater, I had a dizzy spell, and I almost passed out, and I caught myself, and she said, "Are you okay, Pop?" And I said, "Yeah, it's nothing." And, I went in and sat down, and it took a little while for whatever it was that passed, but I know this kind of stuff isn't healthy for either one of us. if there's grief in your life, and especially in mine, because I'm older than you, it's going to tear. It can do permanent damage. I don't want that for you. I don't want it for me. I want to. I want to be able to find a way to repair that which God has created. That's you and I and our marriage. Nobody on planet Earth is more important to me than you. It's always been that way. Since the first time that I walked into that Florida room in Florida, all those years ago, and I laid down next to you and I put my arms around you and kissed you and the rest, that love was a seed planted. It never died, and it never, ever will die. No matter what you do, no matter what, come what may, it never will. Because there's one thing that you need to know before you run away from me, before you walk away from our marriage, and I'm praying that you won't. Those are my prayers every day. And that is that I have loved you and will love you as long as I live. You can't make that go away. Maybe you're just tired of looking at this ugly mug here. Maybe I got too old for you, I don't know. But honey, I want so badly to hold you again. I want so badly to be able to be given that one last chance to prove to you that I can be the man you wanted to marry. I have learned by my mistake. I'm not a fool. I know what I did. And I want to be given, if you can just reach down into your heart and say, let me give this man that I decided to marry one last chance to show me he could be a proper husband. I swear to you before God and all the angels in heaven that whatever happened in the past, whatever I did then, will, and I'm saying this is true now, Di, please listen to me, it will never happen again. Never happen again. You're the air I breathe, and I would give my life for you. It's always been that way. I'm asking you, please help me, help us. Forgive me. That's all. I'm here. Call me. Please call me. Help me. Help us. I love you, baby. More than I've ever loved you before. Count on that. Bye-bye.